Hey guys, Peachy here with another recap video, and this time we're going to be recapping the second season of the Pokemon Indy series. 20 races across road courses, short tracks, and ovals, and we did the highlight video. I did the highlight video earlier for the ARCA series. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. That's on my channel. I'll even leave a link down in the description below, and also leave timestamps in the description to know which race happens when. That way, you'd skip to a certain race if you choose to do so, or if you just want to skip ahead to the final points, and just be done with it. But I recommend you watch the entire video just to know how your driver did in the Pokemon Indy series. So, 20 races like the ARCA series, and it'll be a lot of fun to do. So here we go, the first season highlights video, all races here of the Pokemon Indy series. Let's start off with race number 1. The season opened up at Walt Disney World Speedway for the running of the Firestone Grand Prix. Ryan Rickshaw won the pole, but on lap 2, Bruce Laguerre was able to take the lead away on lap 2 and somehow got the high line to work. Shazane Rana would take second place from Rickshaw as they go 3 wide into turn 3. Wiccan down low and trying to get a top 5 spot here over Ryan Rickshaw and one other driver. I believe that's Justin Roberts in the 19. Ooh, a little contact there, but able to continue the race. There you see the last turn. You notice the last turn that the drivers on the bottom have to brake really hard for whatever reason. And I'm not sure why they do that here in this new Walt Disney World Speedway config I found. The track I found, I should say, but, well, I'm trying to fix that in the future races if we're going to have future races at this track. But Justin Roberts going to go down low, and this is for the top 5 spot, and here comes Mendez, but he's going to get overpowered on the high line, and he's not going to get that position as Shazane Rana able to get second place. And now look at Roberts trying to squeeze back in it, trying to get second on that high line. This time switching to the high lane on the final corner to trying to make a pass, and he does. How about that? And there's John Mendez going up high as well. Justin Roberts trying to use the same strategy on Bryce Laguerre. And now Roberts goes for the lead, but Laguerre able to pull away on the high line, able to continue the lead. But he hits the wall, and Roberts finds an opening. Now he's going to go up high, going to try to take the lead on that high lane. That high lane's been the best strategy to use here in Walt Disney World, especially when it came to the last turn. Luke Rainey down low, though. Rainey's going to try to take second place away. We'll see if Rainey can do it, and for now it looks like he did, and he gets the second spot from Roberts, even overtaking him on that last turn where the high line's the best. Now Rainey tries still going high, trying to get Bryce Laguerre to move, and now Rainey down low trying to pull off the crossover move as he tries to take the lead from the 98, and Luke Rainey takes the lead, and somehow the bottom line, he uses it to make it work on that final corner. 3 to go. Bruce Laguerre trying to take the lead, but Rainey outplays his game, and he's able to take that lead away. And now on the last lap, Luke Rainey able to try to continue to hold on to win the very first race of the season, as he's trying to hold off Bryce Laguerre in the 98. Rainey took the lead early on, late in the race, and has not let go ever since. And so Luke Rainey, final corner for him. It doesn't look like the 90 is going to have enough for him. And Luke Rainey is going to win the season opening race at the Walt Disney World Speedway. Makes his dreams come true by winning in the opening race here at Disney's new Speedway. The new reconfigured version of it, as you see the results on the left of your screen. Luke Rainey took the lead late from Bryce Laguerre, and is able to hold him off and get the win here today at Walt Disney World. Race 2 heads over to the Phoenix International Raceway, or I should say what is now known as the ISM Raceway, for the running of the Desert Diamond West Phoenix Grand Prix. And there you see a 3-wide battle already right off the bat starting off, as Priya McShane tries to go down low to get by the 2 drivers on top of her. And DJ Kirker, John Mendez, all trying to fight back, and look at Mendez on that high lane, able to get past McShane, able to lead the first lap of the race. And Mendez able to lead the very first lap, so good start for the 18 car. There you go, Yepes down low. We skip ahead to the middle of the race as Yepes trying to get in the top 10 here. And he makes the pass on the number 9 car. I believe that's Alexander Rowe in that car. And Roger Ray going to try to pass Justin Roberts for a position. This has been the best battle so far of any race, of any of the race here at Phoenix. Roger Ray down low, but he couldn't get it, and Roberts able to keep his position away from the 5. But the 5 car not giving up as Ray's going to try again into turn 1 and 2. And trying to get a little bit of bumping help there on the back. As now Ray's still trying to fight his way to the top, possibly get a top 10 berth. But Roberts, he's just still tough on that high lane. And Roberts ultimately able to escape from Roger Ray for now. Oh, but wait, look at Ray trying to get back into it, trying to get back at him, and he will get there again. Trying to get by the 19 car. This has been the longest battle of the day here at Phoenix. And Roger Ray is desperately trying to finally gain ground on the 19 car. He's not giving up without an inch. And the 19 finally, and the 5 car, I should say, finally gets an edge right here. Now he gets the bump and finally going to get past him after battling for a long time. Oh, but wait, here comes Roberts trying to fight a little bit back. Oh boy, Roberts, that high line's been the best for him, but Roger Ray, for once, he's going to get the advantage. 5 laps to go. This is for 3rd place. Joshua Saculli getting by DJ Kirker in the number 3 car. And Saculli trying to work his way up to the podium here with 5 to go at ISM Raceway. Kirker, though, outbrakes him on the high line. What's with all these tracks in the high line being better? I just have no clue, but with these cars or something, I don't know, the aerodynamics, but Saculli does make it work, though, and gets by 3rd place. Now he gets the 3rd and trying to catch the top 2. And there you see the 18 car now takes the lead and with 4 laps to go. But Saculli and Kirker still fighting for 3rd place. And John Mendez is out in front now over Priya McShane with just 3 to go at ISM Raceway. But Saculli gets the advantage and finally clears Kirker for 3rd place. And now Ethan Wicken trying to get in the top 5 as well, and he does for 4th place. Now might get 3rd from Mendez if something happens. Oh, look at Mendez high-low line, and now Mendez gonna take the pit stop with 2 laps to go. Now the pit stops begin, and only a few cars went on down pit road, so it's very strange to have John Mendez pit while he's the leader. But Priya McShane stays out with 2 laps to go and hopes to save fuel to win the race. John Mendez had led every single lap up to this point, but now he had to come to pit road, and McShane's going to stay out and take a gamble. No competition behind her, so she figured why not take the advantage and try to win this race. Rickshaw comes down, but the white flag's out in the air for Priya McShane as she tries to hang on for the race win. She's in that number 2 Penske car, so we'll see if it's an advantage. Final corners, as you can see, Mendez just came off pit road. Mendez was the leader, and now he was about to get lapped by McShane the last lap. But Priya McShane is going to hold off, save fuel, and win at Phoenix. So Priya McShane on pit strategy. I don't think she even pitted at all. But Priya McShane was able to win here today at ISM Raceway in the Phoenix Grand Prix. Results, as you see, 11 cars finished on the lead lap because of the weird pit logic in this race. But Priya McShane able to hold off and be the lucky one to collect the win here at ISM Raceway. Next up, it's the Ben & Jerry's 200 at Burlington Raceway in Virginia, the first road course race of the season. It's one of the few tracks created by Cyron, I hope I pronounce his name right, the guy who created the Gravis City tracks in our other series that'll be run here and throughout the season. So big shout out to him for creating this track, Burlington, Virginia, and it takes its inspiration from the airports and other traffics and other roads from Burlington, Virginia, and just puts Ben & Jerry's on top of them and makes it into a delectable racetrack. So anyway, Pichu started on the pole, got off to a good start, and Ish Taylor, there you see him battling for third against Ryan Rickshaw. Ish Taylor running the AJ Foyt 14 and Rickshaw running the 29, which is a McLaren Andretti hybrid that Fernando Alonso used in the Indianapolis 500 in 2017. So it's nice to see that car being run here in the Intertown 3 universe. And there you see Bryce Laguerre battling with Robert Smith in the 28. Both are from Andretti, but the 98 also comes from Brian Herta Autosport. And I'm not sure who ran that car last season, but I do know that car was there no, not last season. I don't think it was ever run. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm just talking about another series. My bad. But anyway, there's Nathan Stapleton in the 11th spot, also in the top 10 now. And there you see the field has subsided a bit, and not making passes or not taking any chances. But why would you take a chance at a road course like this? Ooh, Vargas was a little too loose on that corner. And now, there you see, he's going to get passed by Brianna Russell, unless if he can fight back. So McShane a little scared. No, wait, not McShane. Vargas a little scared there as Brianna Russell in the 12 car takes the position away. And Russell able to pass by Vargas. There's John Mendez. Oh, a little bumper there on one of the cars. The 4 car, I believe that's Diego Yepes. But Mendez trying to hold off the 4 car. There you see Yepes trying to fight back on the high lane, but not able to do so. Or is he? Oh, look, Mendez up high. Too high. Might be a chance for the 4 to try to clear him. But Mendez recovers quickly. And John Mendez and Yepes still fighting hard for the position. This is way deep in the field, but yeah, it's the most exciting battle of in this race. So just like Phoenix, the most exciting battle of the race comes from the mid or the back of the pack, which is really strange, but these drivers love to be very aggressive in the back. But John Mendez finally clearing Yepes in that 4 car. And there you see the sweeping corners of this track. One mistake could send you into the sand. And we all know what happens when the tires hit the sand. Oh, look at Yepes fighting back. Mendez went too high. Now Yepes wants an advantage. Trying to avoid the sand trap, but Mendez able to finally hold him off. A long battle in the back, but ultimately, though, Mendez won out. So now Roberts and Ray battle for the position here. Another exciting battle happening in the middle of the pack. As you could probably tell, not much happens in the front of the pack of this race like the Phoenix one. But with 6 laps to go, things get interesting as the leaders come down pit road, and only few cars came down to pit road, and Ethan Wicken took the lead while they were having their pit stops. The lead though would only last 1 lap because he too would come down pit road on the next lap along with the other drivers that didn't come to pit road on that previous lap. But we'll see if he built up a big enough margin for him to keep the lead even after coming off pit road. There's Pichu was first off pit road in that first set, and now Wicken trying to hold him off with just 5 laps to go. But he has to come to pit road for tires and fuel. So it's going to be a very close call whether or not Wicken's going to stay out and is going to come out, I should say, and continue to lead the race. There's Wicken, and there goes Pichu. Pichu just went by Wicken easily with no competition at all and no surprise, no suspense at all. Pichu just zoomed by him, and a couple cars as well went by Wicken. At least Wicken is getting a good top 5 result out of this, though, possibly. So there's nothing really too much to complain about that. But Pichu's going to come off the final turn from the pole. He's going to dominate this race and take the checkered flag here at Burlington Raceway. He didn't win a single race in the Cup Series in Season 32 in that 9 car, but he did collect a win here in the Open Wheel Series. It's the first time he's won an open wheel race in a long time, so must have been a relief for him to finally get back in the open wheel victory lane, and he gets some Ben & Jerry's ice cream to go along with it. So good job, Pichu, on getting a win here in the series. And next up, it's another road course. Road America's, the Kohler Grand Prix, and the pole setter was the one of Keon Vargas. Vargas low as he's trying to hang on tight, and now there's a crash, a huge crash in the back. And not really a huge crash, I should say, but a huge one for Luke Rainey. Big hard hit on the 15 car, spins out uphill, and then after racing back, Nathan Stapleton gets turned around by the 18 car. Into the grass he went. A messy start to the race. And now you see the 83 of Derek Hamill going down low, trying to get third place from DJ Kirker. And he's going to get him in this corner, so Hamill moves up to third place. And oh, one car spins, two cars spin in that corner. And that's Carter Friesen. Friesen spun in the corner, getting hit by a few cars. And now Kirker looks low. He's trying to get position away from Derek Hamill, trying to get back to third place. And he's going to try to go down in the hill. Oh boy, now Hamill's trying to hang on for dear life, and Kirker gets by Hamill. And now we go uphill with coming to 2 laps to go as Robert Smith trying to make his way into the top 10. Possibly trying to get a good result out of this messy race here at Road America. A lot of spins, but yet only one caution so far has come out in this race. Final lap already, but Keon Vargas is doing a great job. In fact, he dominated the entire day, led every single lap, and he'll come off the final turn to win here in the Kohler Grand Prix at Road America. Number 1 is in position 1 here today at Road America, dominating the entire race throughout with only one caution. And Keon Vargas collects the victory here today at Road America. And it wasn't really much of a margin, but he was able to hold on everybody, was able to keep his car afloat and not spin out and not get loose, and he wins the Kohler Grand Prix. Next up, it's the Rainguard 600 at Texas Motor Speedway, and it's back to the ovals for these guys. And Brianna Russell on lap 2 spins out near the start-finish line, brought a caution out, and Alexander Rowe, who led to the caution flag, decided to pit, which was pretty weird because it was only the second lap of the race. But sometimes the logic just doesn't make any sense. I just don't know why. I mean, why would they pit on the early portion of the race? I have no clue. It's just so weird and bizarre. But here's Bryce Laguerre getting the lead back here in Texas. He was close at Disney, and he knows it. He wants to win again. He wants to win finally. Ooh, a little contact in the back, a little bit of paint rubbing there. You don't see that often at Indy cars. And now the lead goes to Ethan Wicken as Wicken gets in front of Laguerre. Laguerre losing draft now. And here comes the, I believe that is the 7 car of Joshua Ciculli. And he will take the lead. So there's Keon Vargas in the 1 car who won at Road America, trying to win for the 2nd straight race. It was a road course that he won in, so he's trying to win in the ovals, trying to prove that he could win a race at the ovals if he had the power to. And Vargas in front right now, but this is Texas. Things go real fast at like 200 miles per hour. But John Mendez is going to take the lead away from Keon. And now here comes Carter Friesen trying to be 3 wide into turn 3. Friesen down low, and he gets the lead, getting the bump a little drafting from Pichu. And Pichu now wants to go for the lead as he tries to win again. Oh, there's a crash. Someone spun into turn 1. A crash in the back. They'll race it back to the line. There's Aiden Vernetti getting down low for the race lead. And Luke Rainey trying to sneak his way in. The driver that won the first race of the season trying to repeat his success. Oh, Pichu gets into somebody and he hits the wall. And now Michael Cano flips. And that was Michael Cano that was flipping into turn 4 in the near start finish line that Pichu hit. Hard crash. He goes flipping. And wow, that was a scary crash there. But Cano thankfully is alright. 5 laps to go now, and Diego Yepes is in front, but it might not be long because Derek Hamill is going to try to fight back for the race lead. And there you see him going down low. Can he get the pass? And he will get there. Hamill leading, coming to 4 to go at Texas. Anybody in this line could win the race. Whoa, slow lap traffic ahead in 98, and yet somehow those guys were able to get by without hitting him. That could have ended the race there under caution. My goodness. Ethan Wicken going down low, and Robert Smith trying to take the lead. Into 3 laps to go. Smith battling for the race lead, trying to bump out Wicken. And this race has become intense. Smith in front now, and here's Rainey. Rainey wants to win again. Could he go for 2 here today at Texas on the ovals? 3 to go. Rainey, can he get the advantage? Looks like he will. But Derek Hamill's behind him. He's trying to find an opening with 2 laps to go. And still anybody's race. Only 5 cars pretty much competing to win. Hamill down low, trying to get the lead and hold him off. And hold off the pack. And now another driver down 3 wide. I believe that's Yepes trying to get by for 2nd place. We're coming to the white flag with 1 lap to go though. As Hamill hanging on, Yepes running 2nd now in the white flag. Will the 83 somehow hold off everybody to win? Oh boy, here comes Yepes trying to get by Hamill. In the final half of the race. And now Wicken goes for 2nd. It might help out Hamill a little bit. Final corner, and Derek Hamill pulls away just enough so he could collect the win here in the Firestone 600. At Texas Motor Speedway. And Derek Hamill, first win of the season for him in the 83, had to hold off a hard charging pack behind him, but Derek Hamill ultimately wins here today at Texas Motor Speedway. Intense race, by the way, for an oval track, so we're going to have more ovals throughout the season, including this one at Iowa Speedway in the Iowa Corn 300. It is a different, though, it is a short track, so expect to see a lot of beating and banging in short tracks, just like the other races we've had at this track. And Ish Taylor goes by and takes the 2nd spot away. And meanwhile, there you see our leader pull away very quickly. Already on the start, he just was pulled away instantaneously. Alexander Rowe takes 2nd place. And now Keon Vargas trying to get into the top 5 as well, and he will do so. And now, moments later, he's now trying to get 2nd. From Rowe, and he got him. The 9 car gets 2nd spot away. Rowe's trying to fight back again for 2nd, and this is allowing the leader, the 10 of Ethan Wicken, to pull away. And Rowe gets him. And now Chip Ganassi's 9 and 10 run 1-2, but it won't be for long because Derek Hamill going to fight for 2nd just a couple laps later, and he gets there, trying to go for 2 for 2, trying to go back-to-back wins. And Wicken slows down with 3 to go, and he's going to have to pit. And again, this will be decided on pit strategy. What a shocker. Just 2 to go for Derek Hamill. I'm sorry, 4 laps to go for Derek Hamill. But Hamill takes the lead now. We don't know when he's going to come down pit road, though he might come down this lap. And he will come down this lap, just as I said it. And now he's going to go down pit road. Don't know anyone's going to stay out, but, oh, 1 car's staying out, and that's Michael Cano. Cano leading with 3 laps to go at Iowa, trying to stretch out the fuel and tires as much as he can. We'll see if he can do it right here. And Cano might have to come down. He's going to come down in this lap, and he's going to give up the lead. So Cano comes down, the leader and the other drivers come off pit road. Cano comes down with 2 to go. I wonder who's going to lead this race. But this is a short track, so it doesn't look like Cano's going to be the winner today. He's just going to come down pit road to get tires and fuel. Just didn't have enough to finish the entire race. There he is on pit road, and I believe the entire pack just went by him. So Cano's chance to win this race might have just gone through the wayside. But at least, though, he did try his best, and he did everything he could to stretch out the fuel. And Diego Yepes able to take the lead away in the cycle. And a surprise that Yepes was in front and not Wicken. Wicken drops to the middle of the pack. Must have not been a good pit stop. White flag, though, comes out for the 4 car with 1 to go. Diego Yepes, pit strategy plays to his advantage. And now there's a caution on the final lap, but they'll race it back anyway, and Diego Yepes will come off the final turn to win here at Iowa Speedway. There you see the marks where the wreck was, and it would happen in turn 1, but here's the wreck that happened. Michael Cano, ironically, gets hit by Ryan Rickshaw, as Rickshaw, I guess, didn't want the slower Cano to be in his way, and he just dumped him. Wow, what a miserable end to Cano's night, as it wasn't bad enough that he had to give up a potential win. It's just that he just spun out of the race. That was just pretty bad. But Diego Yepes, there you see him taking the win here at the Iowa Corn 300 at Iowa Speedway. Our next one is going to be a road course test at the Inferno Pit. And now we're here at the Inferno Pit for the Inferno Pit Grand Prix, and you'll notice it is a standing start at this track. Carter Friesen on the pole, but look at this, already 3 wide right off the bat. This is another track made by Sauron. Gotta give a big shout out to him for creating this awesome looking track. He even got the flames down right. Look at that. You don't see that in Airtown 3 in any track anywhere. This is a lot of fun to do a race here, and let's see if it's gonna provide some action. Oh wait, here comes Aiden Vernetti trying to get the lead away. Gonna go down low, trying to pass that leader. And Vernetti might have, right now doesn't have the edge, but he could get the edge on the corners. The corners are really wide, so it allows for a lot of wide open passing and a lot of drafting. So Vernetti gonna try to play his cards right so they can make a pass, and he does make it. But Carter Friesen just right behind him there. Friesen trying to get him, and he goes up a little too low. And he loses the momentum. Now he's trying to get second, and he does get that second spot away. So now Friesen's closing in on Vernetti, trying to get by him for the lead. Oh, Vernetti went a little too high. That could open the door for Friesen to make the pass. And Friesen going down. There's not a lot of curves, so there's just left and right. Very easy to make, but it makes for a very fun road course race. And Friesen gets the lead away. He takes it from Vernetti, and now Prix and McShane trying to fight back in that second spot. McShane had led early on in the race, but fell off a little bit after that. Now she's just trying to get second and possibly close in on Friesen. Now McShane down low, trying to get it for Vernetti, and into the curve. And McShane gets the Vernetti 77, and Prix and McShane now back up to second in the number 2. And now Vernetti wants to fight back for second, and this is all allowing Carter Friesen to pull away from the rest of the pack. Vernetti and McShane battle for that second position, all trying to catch the 26 car, and Vernetti gets back to the second spot over McShane. And there you see a tour around the track. There you see all the detail was put in, the fire, the pit, the track turn, the pavement. It's real nice. I mean, he does it really good. I mean, Sauron makes some of the best tracks in Airtown 3, and I got to give it to him. I got to credit to him because he put all the detail and hard work into this. As you can see, the flames are screwing up. You don't see that a lot in Airtown 3, but somehow he made them work, and I got to give a shout out to him for making this track. He also created Gravis City and the Burlington track we went earlier. So he has created a lot of handful of tracks. So thanks to Sauron for awesome tracks like these. And Carter Friesen takes the win. He took the lead early on and didn't let go for the rest of the way. Friesen wins here in the Inferno Pit. We surely will definitely come back here next season, and we'll probably try to make the AI improve a little bit, but Friesen does win. Boy, is that a hot victory late or what? But Friesen gets the win at the Inferno Pit. Next up, it's the Pensacola Grand Prix at the Pensacola International Speedway, but it's at the road course configuration. It is the longest track in the schedule. It was a super speedway, but it's been converted to a road course. We ran here last season, and it was very popular. So this season, it's back with a vengeance, as Keon Vargas leads the field on the pole. It's a very fast track. The first and last corners are extremely fast, and then all of a sudden it stops, and look at all the drivers spinning. It's an abrupt stop, like it goes from very fast to slow in a very quick succession, and it causes these track cars to pile up. They just try to slow down very, very quickly on the corners, and it just doesn't work out. Look at Joshua Sakuli navigate through that traffic. He was 18th to start off, and now he's the race leader, thanks to the maneuvers he made to avoid the wrecks. So I got to give it to him, Sakuli, for avoiding this pileup that brought our caution. Later, though, he would be battle challenged for the lead on the restart by Ryan Rickshaw. And Rickshaw is going to come up and take the lead away from the number 7 on this 9-lap affair. It looks short, but the track is long. As you can see, it takes 2.5 minutes to complete a lap at this road course configuration. That's why there's so little laps to run here at this track. But Rickshaw takes the lead, and he would lead all the way until coming to 2 laps to go when he has to come down pit road because the tires and fuel wear off very quickly at a big track like this. Look at all the drivers coming down pit road. There's Vanetti down pit road, and it looks like every driver is coming down pit road except for one, Justin Roberts, and he would stay out all the way and somehow, some way, saved tires and fuel to win here in the Pensacola Grand Prix. I mean, it was very impressive for him to save that much in a huge track like this and collect the win. Robert's able to win here today at Pensacola on pit strategy. And look at that, he had some like distance to spare. 26.5 seconds that margin was, but it was all worth it for him to collect the win here today at Pensacola. We're back to the ovals now in the Pocono Raceway. Well, I shouldn't say this is an oval, this is a triangle for the running of the ABC Supply Company 500. And that is always very popular racetrack, and we're back here again at Pocono as Yin Canario tries to take the lead on lap 3 over the 26 of Carter Friesen, and he does do so, but Friesen going to try to fight back for second. Friesen trying to come back as well after winning at the Inferno Pit earlier this season. Just a couple laps later, he'd be back to compete for the race lead as he's trying to draft that car behind him. And now Diego Yepes wants to make a move, and now there's a crash in turn 2. Couple cars spin around, and Yepes gets the pass to the caution flag, and now is trying to hold off the 26, and he will. Yepes will lead under the caution flag. Nathan Stapleton and Joshua Sakuli connect, and both made contact, and cars are wrecking. A handful of cars wreck out on that lap 7 crash. Friesen back at the lead, but it won't be for long because here comes Priya McShane. McShane trying to get past Friesen, and she will down into turn 3. Just 3 turns at this track in Pocono. It's not an oval, it's a triangle. And it's always an exciting race to see at Pocono when the open wheels take part in this track. Here comes Canario for the lead as Yin Canario 21 takes it away from McShane. Oh, whoa, McShane gets a bounce and is in the wall. McShane went in the wall and loses a lot of momentum, so not a really good run on McShane. It's going to cost her the win. Ish Taylor, though, gets to the lead and makes the pass, and now he's in front over Canario. But here comes Ying getting more experience. Well, he has more experience racing here than Ish Taylor does, so Canario knows his way around. He raced here when he was a Pokemon Cup Series driver and made the Final Four of that series, by the way, in the most recent season. Ooh, a little contact. Taylor in the wall. Wow, a little aggressive move there. And that's like a veteran move right there on Yin Canario's part. 4 laps to go, and here comes Keon Vargas. Another driver with inexperience, but he does get around Canario somehow. Wow, Keon Vargas racing like he's a pro. Oh, look at Canario in the wall. Gonna lose draft and momentum. That's the same thing that McShane did. That's the same thing that cost McShane the win. And that's gonna cost Canario the win. And we have a crash with Ethan Wicken, a couple cars involved as well. They'll race it back to the line. And this will be the race. The IndyCar races end under caution. And Keon Vargas, unsurprisingly, pulls away, and he's going to win here at Pocono. His second win of the season, adding to his win at Road America. So he proves himself to be a racer at the ovals as well. Well, this is not an oval like I said, but still, it's the counterclockwise track that you know and love. So Keon Vargas able to master that for his second win of the season at the tricky Pocono Raceway. Up next, it's the Bommarito 500 from Gateway Motorsports Park. Green flag waved with Carter Friesen starting on the pole today under the lights here at Gateway. And turn one, Pichu looked like he had a little bit of an advantage there, but Friesen, as always, on the bottom line, gets the better edge, and now they're hitting the wall. And oh, here comes Canario, he spins out, and a couple cars wreck out. Oh wow, Canario with a bad start there. And now they'll race it back to the caution. Robert Smith trying to make the pass on Friesen. Ooh, bumper to bumper. They're pulling edges, and looks like Smith took the lead, and he spins a little bit. Able to get back into the track and lead. Wow, what a scare there. And unsurprisingly, when the restart came, they picked up where they left off, and now he gets in the wall, and Roger Ray goes around. More cars wreck in the same corner. They just couldn't stay away from wrecking. They were just way too close to one another. Friesen takes the lead, and Robert Smith dropped to only third place after hitting the wall. Now Wicken wants the lead. And he's going to get him. Wicken gets there as Friesen gets forced up on the high line in the wall. Now they're crashing again. Robert spins. More cars spinning. It's the same old from what we've seen before. Wicken leading into the caution. They'll race it back. Robert Smith, Friesen going to go down low. All trying to get up into turn 4. Oh no, they're crashing. They're making contact. Friesen spinning. Smith gets the lead. Friesen somehow didn't fully spin, able to continue to run the race. But man, was that another scare. And another wreck again, as always. Derek Hamill goes around this time. Pichu hits, and I believe Robird's up, flipping upside down. Oh no, Smith hits the wall, racing back to the line. They're all hitting the wall. And now the leader, wow, just pulled away, and it's going to be, well, second place is now Ish Taylor, and now on the restart, oh, Taylor, wow, and now the 10 car leads. Robert Smith going to go down low, trying to go 3-1 with 4 laps to go. Wicken was the leader, by the way. Smith going to make his way into the lead again. Here comes Nathan Stapleton, side by side, coming to 3 to go. Smith and Stapleton battle for the win. A very intense race here at Gateway. And Smith makes it through. But then another crash happened at turn 4. Yepes went upside down, flipped out and crashed, and that would bring the caution in the race. Racing back, Smith and Stapleton battle for the win. Can Robert Smith hold them off? Right now, 2 turns left. And Smith a little high up. Stapleton getting the gain of ground, but is not going to be enough. And Robert Smith going to hold off over Nathan Stapleton to take the win under the caution flag. Close call for Robert Smith there. And Robert Smith is going to win this race here at Gateway Motorsports Park. What an intense race that was. Leaders wrecking left and right. And ultimately, though, it was Robert Smith beating Nathan Stapleton to the caution flag to win the race at Gateway Motorsports Park. As the intense season continues, there you see the results on the left. And boy, was Gateway always a fun race to do at the track. Anyway, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park was up next. International racing coming up for the Indy cars. And there you see it's the Honda Indy Toronto. John Mendez leading on the pole. And a good start for him uphill as he pulls away already on the first lap. Pichu in second now, and Robert Smith up out of the course into the grass, and he's making contact. Trying to hang on, he does, but loses positions. And there you see Nathan Stapleton trying to redeem after losing Gateway. Going to try to go for third place. And Stapleton gets third away from Pichu. Robert Smith, though, the winner from Gateway, didn't do so great here. crashes in the final corner and spins. And they'll race back to the caution, and John Mendes leading, and Pichu and one other car made contact. But they'll be alright, they'll be back in it, but a little scare there after that. Anyway, now Derek Hamill goes for a top 5 berth, as Hamill gets the 20. He got him. And now Watkins is off the track, and he hits the wall, and he brings the caution out again. 3 laps to go, though. Here comes Pichu. He took the lead from Mendes in that corner. Mendes had led every lap up to this point, but Pichu takes it away. Uphill with 2 to go. And Stapleton crashes out, and that'll bring the caution and the race. Stapleton hitting the invisible pit wall, which I don't know about that wall. That wall is always bizarre. There's Alexander Rose spinning again. Racing back, here comes Mendes. Not trying to let a win slip away from him here in Canada. Gonna go down low, trying to get him on the final corner. Here we go, racing back. This is for the win. Mendes low, he got the edge. Pichu with one more fight in him. Trying to hold him off, racing the caution, and Mendes gets by him, taking the white flag and the win. And an incredible finish at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. John Mendes, he led all but 1 lap, but he made that had to make a last lap pass to win the race in Canada. Now we head over to Watkins Glen International for the Verizon Grand Prix at the Glen. And the green flag would wave in that race with Luke Rainey starting on the pole. And this Glen is a little different than what you normally see among the 3 races of the Glen we do with all 3 series in the Pokemon universe. This one has the boot. This is the boot version of the track. Something you only see in open wheel races like these. And the other 3 series use the regular configuration of NASCAR. But the IndyCar race, like I said, uses the boot. There you see the boot in itself and how different it is from the other track. But still very exciting to see these cars. Last season we tried there and it wasn't a lot of fun, but we decided to go back here next season because we wanted to give another chance of this with more settings improved. So hopefully the racing will be a lot better. Rainey pulls away in the meantime as the pole setter. And now Roberts and Rowe battle for the 2nd spot. And it looks like Roberts gonna get that advantage. No wait, that's not Roberts. That is Roberts in the 19. I'm confusing for the driver in the 18. I'm sorry. But Roberts in the 19 trying to hold off over Rowe. Battling for 2nd as Luke Rainey continues to pull away. Rainey trying to win for the 2nd time again, as he already won earlier at the Walt Disney World Speedway on the season's opening race. Roberts gets 2nd place, finally clearing the number 9 car. And Ryan Rickshaw now in 4th. Another battle for position between Pichu and Diego Yepes would take place as Yepes goes down low. And now Yepes gets by Pichu, and this is Pichu's home race, by the way, trying to make an impact here to get at least a top 10 finish at the Glen. And there you see the whole boot here as Justin Roberts trying to find a way to get past Luke Rainey for the race lead. This is where the boot starts, by the way, and there you see it's has a lot more turns than the NASCAR track that we're normally used to seeing at races at the Glen. So, and I'm sure all 3 series will be running at the Glen again this in their respective seasons. So, but it will only use the Cup configuration, and this is the only race series you'll see the Glen be run in the boot configuration. And look at Roberts trying to find a lane, gonna try to get by Rainey. Rainey went a little up high. Now he wants to fight back. Here comes Roberts again, trying to go down low. Trying to make a pass now on Rainey, trying to get by. Here we go again. Roberts, now it's going to take the lead for real over Rainey. Rowe 1 second, looking low. Are you looking to get him? And Luke Rainey takes the lead on that. No, wait, no, I'm sorry. Roberts takes the lead on that line. And here comes Shazane Rana. I haven't heard a lot from Shazane this entire season, trying to sneak his way in I'm not sure, but Shazane's trying to sneak their way into the top 10, I should say, but Now, we'll see if the number 8 could make their way into the top 10 with just 3 laps to go. And we're coming to the white flag next time by. There's Roger Ray in the 12th position. As you see, the cars are not taking more risks as they used to anymore, but it doesn't really matter. Justin Roberts would hang on and come off the final turn, and he would take home the win in the Verizon Grand Prix at the Glen at Watkins Glen International. So Roberts wins again. I believe this is his second win of the season, and he does it at the road course here at Watkins Glen International. Always a fun track to go to. It was much funner than the first race we went here in the boot. So we're surely going to have another race at the boot next season. Man, I'm making mistakes left and right, but so not used to this live commentary thing, but I'll get better as I go along. I promise. Anyway, Grand Prix of Portland's up next in Portland International Raceway. It's the very first one at this track. We haven't been to this track in a long time. I tried the best I could to make this very competitive somewhat. Aiden Vanetti is on the pole today. And here's Carter Friesen for third place. So Nathan Stapleton goes up too high up to the track, going off and hitting the tire barriers and going for a spin. Now we have Alexander Rowe go off the track and trying to get back in, and somehow doesn't wreck another car and is somehow able to continue the race. Here's Luke Rainey gonna try to get in the top 10. A little slow there. Ooh, Ish Taylor trying to avoid that high line, and somehow, someway, these guys able to make it through. And now Wicken gets turned. Wicken gets spun. I believe he hit Keon Vargas in that corner. Wicken, Shazane Rana also hit. Vernetti's also hit as well. And Yin Canario, boom, hits the barrier there. And wow, not a good start for them. Oh, wow, Yepes spinning. Well, Yepes was involved, I believe. And there's Vernetti, who was leading, and then he gets spun in that corner from the lead. Wow, not good for the 77. One other car spun, and two more cars spun in that exact corner. In Canario, and I believe Carter Friesen. Cano leading to the caution, and now he spins on the same corner as Vernetti did as the leader. Trying to get back on track, has trouble with the barriers, and Ryan Rickshaw gets by him for the race lead. Oh man, Cano's got to be kicking himself in the foot for that. And on the restart, it was a 3-wide battle. Oh, Rickshaw going a little too high. 29 too high in the corner, trying to get back up. Oh, and there's two cars wrecking each other. Oh no, the leaders wreck. Robert Smith and DJ Kirker. And moments later, Luke Rainey would wreck as well. It seems the leaders always wreck at this track. It's incredible. I've never seen so much leaders wreck out in one race before. And through all that, none of them brought a caution out, which is very shocking. Battle for second is Roger Ray trying to get second place from Roberts, and he does. And he gets that second spot away. Mendez leading. Oh no, he gets hit in that barrier again, and his teammate as well. And now more cars get involved too. And just about every single lap, the leaders wreck out. In the same corner, now Roger Ray wrecks out the next lap, and he spins as well. And Priya McShane, his rival, just wrecked out too. Bruce Laguerre led, but now he spins too, and this has been insane. This happened every single lap during that green flag run. Rickshaw spun as well. Every lap during that green flag run, a leader wrecked out on that corner. I don't know what that corner has, but I mean, something might be causing the leaders to wreck out. Then the caution finally came out. They had the restart. And Derek Hamill's going to go for the lead over Pichu. Into that restart with 3 to go. Oh no, Pichu's up high. Pichu's too loose, and he's into the grass. Going to lose a lot of positions there. And he's going to lose the lead most importantly. And he's in the barriers and somehow makes it through. One other car went in the barriers. Oh my gosh. Wow, this has been probably one of the most bizarre races I've ever done here at Portland. I mean, wow, it's the race nobody wants to win. But Derek Hamill, white flag in the air with 1 to go for the 83, trying to win for the second time this season. Ish Taylor going to go for a position against Laguerre. Taylor gets by, and he's got it. Ish Taylor takes the lead. Takes the position away, not the lead. Hamill has the lead. Taylor's up into third to fourth place, I believe. And now we'll see if Derek Hamill can make it through every single corner without any damage. So hopefully we'll see if he can do that. Final corners for Derek Hamill into the final chicane. And he's going to be in the grass a little bit, but he's going to make it. And Derek Hamill survives and comes off the final turn to win the eventful Grand Prix of Portland at Portland International Raceway. Very eventful race, but in the end, Derek Hamill holds on to win here at Portland. It was a messy race with a lot of lead changes, all caused by those drivers spitting on that final corner before the start-finish line. But Derek Hamill somehow able to be clean for the rest of the way and win the race at Portland. Up next is the it's the MyLIFTER Grand Prix of Provo. Salt Lake, I should say, in the Provo Motorsports Park. And it's another track created by the wonderful Siron. It's the last one we'll go to in the season. And the green flag waved, and Pichu gonna try to take the lead from Ish Taylor as they're going down to the corner. It's almost like the Inferno Pit with the wide corners and fast speeds, but this one has the feeling of the Rocky Mountains, so there might be that put into play when racing in this road course. And DJ Kirker gets second place. And now we get three-wide battle here. Almost a three-wide battle. But Ish Taylor, down low over Pichu, takes the lead away. Ish Taylor gets by. He takes the lead. And DJ Kirker going to go down for second. Taylor takes the lead. And now Pichu and Kirker trying to survive the second place. Trying to pull Pichu. And there's 14 Taylor trying to pull away. And moments later, though, the second place battle continues as Kirker and Pichu try to both. One of them is going to try to get second on lap number 4, and Pichu gets by, trying to squeeze his way in back to the second position. It's been a long battle for these two. These two have been battling for a long time for the second spot. And Pichu finally is going to get by the 3 of Kirker. And after a long battle, another battle rages on for third place. So the 15 Luke Rainey battling with Kirker and trying to keep third on the podium. Oh, Pichu's just trying everything he can to block everybody and hopes to catch up with the 14 car. But here comes Rainey, third place. And now he wants second place. Rainey's been one of the best drivers to run in the series so far. Rainey's come close to his second win, but never been able to quite get there. And now he's going to go for second over Pichu. And this time it doesn't last long, as Rainey gets by Pichu easily with that better speed. Pichu too high. Rainey clears him, finally gets second. 3 wide. Canario gets by Kirker. And now Kirker and Canario battle again. Both battling for third place. Oh man, they're going to get real high, real tight. Canario and Kirker. Now Kirker trying to get the advantage. Now Kirker's been in a lot of battles here today. Oh my goodness. Kirker has had a busy day today at Utah. And Canario gets by him for third place. Now Pichu gets by. Pichu goes down low. And the 3 of Kirker all trying to fight back. Pichu goes down low trying to stay in the top 5. Kirker and Pichu have both had busy days today, and they've been the ones battling the most times here in this track. Oh my word. Wow, now it's almost 3 wide. Is Canario trying to sneak his way in the top 3? Still 3 wide, and they've been battling for a while now. These battles just don't let up at road courses like these. Meanwhile, Luke Rainey is closing in on Ish Taylor for the lead as Kirker continues to try to stay in the third spot. He's had some troubles trying to stay in third, and Pichu gets third again. Now Kirker drops to 5th and Canario moves up to 4th. And here Canario trying to get 3rd place. Got the better run on that corner with 11 laps to go. And now finally a battle for the lead. Luke Rainey down low over Ish Taylor. Rainey trying to get by the 14. He's been working his way back up. And now Rainey wants to clear Ish. And now Rainey gets by Ish Taylor and gets the lead. What a move by the 15. He waited patiently, and patience paid off, and he gets that lead from the 14. And now Pichu, as you guessed it, still battling for 3rd, still trying to hang on to that podium finish, and he does stay in 3rd place over Ian Canario. Moments later, though, Ish Taylor trying to fight back for that lead. Taylor down to 14. You don't see these a lot of road courses, competitive battling for the lead. The previous road courses we ran here were like Boarfest with occasional battles for the front. But Ish Taylor continues that streak, gets by, and takes it. 14 car gets that lead again. Kirker now in the middle for 4th place. Ian Canario trying to sneak in. Oh boy, Canario a little close there. Canario goes down up high. Oh, a little contact with Kirker, but able to continue the race. Wicken gets 3rd place somehow. 4th place, I should say. Wicken out of nowhere competes for the top 5 spot. And Wicken gets there and keeps it in the top 5 as Luke Rainey comes off the final turn, pulled away from the rest of the pack after his last battle with Ish Taylor. And Rainey's going to do it. He's going to win for the 2nd time this season in the MyLIFTER Grand Prix of Salt Lake in the Provo Motorsports Park. Luke Rainey takes it, and his 2nd win of the season, the 1st winner of the season in Walt Disney World, wins again for the 2nd time this season in the Provo circuit. So congrats to him on winning it in Provo. And our next race was held in Sonoma Raceway for the GoPro Grand Prix of Sonoma. Roger Ray took the lead on the pole position. And here he comes with the green flag as Ray leads the field here in the Tricky in Sonoma. They still haven't made the IndyCar version just yet, so we're using the old one. Would be always used in the Cup Series every season, so bear with us here. Ish Taylor on the outside, still trying to fight with the 5 car. But Roger Ray, a little bit of an edge right now, into the turn right now. And Ray gets by and takes the lead over Ish Taylor. As Pichu trying to get 2nd place away. But Ish Taylor trying to fight back here on the S's corner. Not going to be able to do it. Ray gets that better start and the better advantage. He's battling with Pichu now. Taylor to the crash. Oh, he crashes. Taylor and Pichu spin in that corner. And the caution comes out. They were running 2nd and 3rd and they crash. Here comes Aiden Vernetti on the restart. He's trying to pass by Roger Ray in the 5 car. But that 5 car looks really strong. Oh man, Vernetti trying to hang on for that lead. Gonna go down low. Vernetti might have a little bit of the advantage in the S's here. Trying to hang on over Roger Ray into the corner. We'll see if he can make it through. Oh, he got it. Oh, man, he went too high. And Roger Ray gets the lead back. So Vernetti went too high in that corner. And Ray got the lead back. Racing back to another caution as Ethan Wicken trying to get 3rd place over the 15, and it looks like he did. Wicken gets by 3rd place. Caution came out because teammates wrecked out Roberts and Mendez. I don't think this was intentional, but it happened. And now with 4 laps to go, and now they're crashing again. Bruce Laguerre spins with another car, and that'll be the race right there. Vernetti will have one more chance against Roger Ray. But Roger Ray's been consistent on that corner, and it looks like he will escape. And Roger Ray is going to come off that final corner, and he's going to take the caution flag to the lead, and that'll end the race definitely under yellow. Roger Ray wins here in Sonoma. Led every single lap, but it was a little scary in the middle with him and battling Aiden Vernetti. but he's able to win the race here today. So Roger Ray, another win for him. This time came in the Indy Series. So Roger Ray wins here in Sonoma in dominating day. Next up was our doubleheader race in the Detroit Grand Prix. 2 races for the price of 1. So we start off with race 1 in Detroit's Belle Isle Park with the pole setter Alexander Rowe in the number 9. Green flag waves the first of 2 12-lap races, and Yin Canario wrecks in the middle, and a pile up endures. Not so great. And on the restart, Ish Taylor crashes, and Luke Rainey, I believe, was involved in that too. And then Carter Friesen hits the same wall after the restart, and he goes for a spin. Rowe was leading, and now he hits the wall, and Pichu gets by for the lead. What a twist! Rowe loses the lead on a little mistake. And 3 laps to go in race 1. Roger Ray spins, bringing out our last caution of the race. Nearly flipping, in fact, but able to continue. Oh, man, John Mendez was hit too. Racing to the caution, John Mendez was hit. And cars were hitting him left and right. And they'll race it back. Keon Vargas again hit. Wow, 3 wrecks in that period. Wow. But Pichu would pit before the white flag would come out in a shocking fashion. And the win went to Priya McShane. A shocker as Priya McShane took home the win in race 1 in Detroit on Pichu's pitting. And I don't know why Pichu pitted on the last lap of that race, but, well, it must have been a reason. Anyway, race 2, Alexander Rowe wrecks out, and it was almost the same old with drivers wrecking left and right. There's McShane and Pichu both battling again, but they're in the way back, so neither one of them are going to probably get the win here in race 2. Uh-oh, Roger Ray's in the wall at 15. Luke Rainey spins. Rainey hits as well, and 2 cars were all in the pile-up. Brianna Russell, by the way, started on the pole, teammate with Priya McShane. So we'll see if Penske can collect the sweep here in Detroit. Hamill, Canario both battle it out as well in the top 10. DJ Kirker goes up, and Yepes is on. Oh, Yepes hits in. Oh, somebody's hit. Ish Taylor. And Taylor spins. Luke Rainey also spins. And on the restart again, there's most of the same. And it's going to happen in every single start, including this one with 3 to go. And another spin with Roger Ray. Ray goes around as well, and that'll be it for race 2. It was all about the wrecks. And Brianna Russell comes off final turn to win race 2 in Detroit. So Priya McShane and Brianna Russell took the win in the Detroit doubleheader. And the last 3 races of the season begin here in Lucas Oil Raceway, the Indiana 250, and Diego Yepes on the pole. Drivers in the wall. It's been a big problem there in the ARCA race, and it's also a problem here in the Indy Series race. Oh man, Yepes trying to hang on, and he's going to get passed by Nathan Stapleton racing to the caution flag. Here's the caution, by the way. Race spins, Rainey goes round, and one of the car goes around. Robert Smith, I believe, also went around. Hamill in the wall. Oh, Ish Taylor and Priya McShane spin out as well. Oh my goodness, they all hit the wall. Stapleton gets in the wall. Now Hamill gets spun, racing to the caution. Someone hits him. DJ Kirker hits him too, and Luke Rainey gets that lead away. And with just 7 laps to go, Luke Rainey gets by. And he gets that hit. And now Ray gets to the top 5. Uh-oh, Watkins up high. Oh, they're hitting the wall. Mendez gets that lead. Racing to the caution. Mendez gets there. And we would decide this on a 1-lap duel. Mendez would lead us back to the green and the white flag. In the wall, he went, but he survives. Here comes Roger Ray. May take an advantage. Here we go. Last corner. They're in the wall. Ray gets by. And now Stapleton with one more chance, but Roger Ray wins. Roger Ray gets the win at Lucas Oil Raceway. And his second win of the season for the number 5. It was an intense finish, a tense race, but Roger Ray wins for the 2nd time this season. Just 2 races left in the series. Next up was the Pokemon Indy Series Grand Prix. at the Indianapolis Road Course. So the last two races, of course, are at the Mecca of auto racing, Indy. But first, it's the test of the road course here, as Pichu starts on the pole. He got in a little bit in the grass, and now Luke Rainey tries to take the lead. Into the corner right here, Rainey trying to take advantage of Pichu being in the grass, but he too gets into the sand, and Pichu able to pull away from him easily, able to continue running it. Oh, Friesen's hit. Friesen gets hit, and he gets turned around. Into the final corner, that would bring the caution out. Friesen, someone hit him out of the top 5. And now on the restart, Pichu in front. Rainey's going to try to bump. Oh, Rainey gets him close. And now he's a hit. And Rainey's trying to get down to the bottom. Trying to get by. Oh, wow. In the grass now. Rainey has the advantage now. Trying to get that lead. Pichu's been really tough in the road courses, though. And he ultimately gets the advantage. Down to that corner. And Pichu continues to lead. Roger Ray gets by. Oh, man. Cano spins. And he gets turned around. And I'm not sure why I'm zoning out here. But, oh, boy. Justin Roberts is hit too. And so is DJ Kirker. But now they'll race it back again. And another crash as Vernetti hits the wall and gets turned around. So a lot of crashes in that sequence there, but now with 4 to go, oh boy, now Ray gets high up into that grass, into the sand, and just loses it. Oh man, and now Friesen is in the sand too, and he goes around with another driver, and that is the race, folks. It was very quick, and I just don't know why these guys are going up high in other stuff, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Now Ray and the 15 battle for second. Ooh, contact. But able to continue. Ray trying to still get second from Rainey, and he does. Roger Ray gets that second spot away. It'll take a miracle, though, for him to catch up to Pichu, though. Pichu's been so dominant at this track. And, oh, Rickshaw contact with the 15. Trying to get by for 3rd place. And Rickshaw right now, can he get to the 15? Oh, man, going to be very tight. Trying to avoid getting those tires in the grass. He did it. Somehow makes it through. Rickshaw gets 3rd place. And now Ish Taylor trying to get in the top 5 before the end of the race. And he does. And Pichu dominates the entire day in the Grand Prix of Indy. And he's going to take the checkered flag here today in the Indianapolis Road Course. So congrats, Pichu, on winning the PIS Grand Prix here at Indianapolis. And now the greatest spectacle of racing, the Indianapolis 500. And after that race, we'll determine who the champion of the Pokemon Indy Series for Season 2 will be. So hang on tight. It's the season finale. The big race is coming up, the Indianapolis 500. Here we are. Prix McShane on the pole today. 20-lap race to decide who will win the Indy 500. Here today to determine our season champion. Ryan Rickshaw is in 2nd place. But now Diego Yepes suddenly gets the lead away that quickly. I mean, there's going to be a lot of late changes going on here at Indianapolis. All of them are trying to win and get that piece of Indianapolis 500 history for themselves. Rainey goes down for the lead. Got it. Rainey gets the lead. And now in the bottom, Robert Smith goes down low. And Robert Smith gets that lead away. So Smith gets the lead now into turn 3 and 4. And now we'll see if Ish Taylor can get that lead too. So a lot of drivers all competing to lead in the race. All bumping each other, trying to get the lead away. And Ish Taylor gets by. And Ish is going to lead here today at Indy on lap 3. Stapleton might be his turn to take the lead. And he's going to get that lead away. So now Stapleton gets by and he takes the lead. So Stapleton gets the lead away in the number 20 car. Trying to battle for the win here like everybody else. There you see Bruce Laguerre also getting on that bumper, and Laguerre gets by and he will lead the race. So a lot of different leaders at almost every single turn, all trying to become an Indianapolis 500 winner. These come only very once in a lifetime for some of these drivers, so they're giving it all they got here today. And it's also for championships, so championships on the line here today. And Alexander Rowe takes the lead away. And here comes Justin Roberts in second. Roberts trying to get by and trying to get the lead away as he tries to get there. And Roberts in the 19. He's had 2 wins this season, so he wants to win a third here today. And there he goes. He gets the lead back, and he's got him. So Roberts now in front. So a lot of different leaders now on this sequence alone. It's insane. It's Carter Friesen's turn now to lead. As he goes down on the bottom, and now the car's starting to really be aggressive now. So, oh boy, will we see a wreck sometime? So now here's Shazane Rana. Shazane Rana goes down low, and the 8 car takes the lead. So Shazane's in front right now, and we'll see if the 8 car can pull away. And it looks like it might pull away a little bit. Oh no! Oh, they're crashing! And I knew this was going to happen. Prix and McShane spinning, going flipping and flying. 4 other cars wrecked. McShane flips upside down, but I hope she's alright though. But she will. I think she will though. Just 6 laps to go. Well, Shazane Rain led, and now Joshua Secully going to try to take the lead away. And he does. Secully leading with 5 laps to go in the Indy 500. And Secully down low getting that pass into turn 2. And here comes Pichu. Out of nowhere, he's in the contention to win this race. Pichu won the Grand Prix of Indy in our previous race, so we'll try to win both weekends. No one has ever done that in any of the series, from my knowledge. But Joshua Secully, he has a lot of experience here in Indianapolis. We'll see if it pays off for him. 5 coming to 4 laps to go. Pichu second. And now here comes Alexander Rowe trying to get to second place, but he can't get the passing line there. And there you see drivers stuck on pit road. I don't know why the drivers that pit get stuck like that when they're using the Indy mod for this particular track, but I just never found out why. So those cars are out of the race, unfortunately, out of contention to win the Indy, but we'll see if I can fix that next season. Secully now in front, still trying to hang on, and takes trying to go from Pichu down low. Oh, he gets a good block. Now with 3 laps to go, Pichu finally gets the run he needs to take the lead. Brianna Russell in the 12th car trying to take the lead away as well. They're both working side by side, coming to 2 laps to go, and now it's for all the marbles. This is where things get intense. And look like Pichu somehow stays on the high lane to take that lead with 2 to go. Here comes Russell. Russell trying to continue to fight back with draft from Aiden Bernetti. Right now she has the edge, but Pichu's not giving up on that high lane somehow. Russell's trying everything she can to get by Pichu in the final 2 laps in the Indy 500. And Russell getting to turn 3 and 4. Still can't clear Pichu. Pichu's still getting that high lane. And now we're coming to the white flag with 1 lap to go. It'll be down to these 2 cars battling for the win at the Brickyard. White flag in the air. Russell trying to get by Pichu in the final lap. Still battling with the 2, and you never know. Another one of the drivers in the back could come in and try to make a move for his or herself. Here we go. 2 turns left in the Indy 500. Russell, Pichu, battle for the win. Turn 3 and 4. Here we go. Russell. Can she get there? Still side by side of the line. It's going to come down to a close finish. Final corner. And Russell at the edge a little bit. Here we go. Racing back to the checkered flag. And the Indianapolis 500 winner is going to be Pichu. Pichu wins the Indy 500. Incredible. Somehow he got the high lane to work and took home the win in Indianapolis. Incredible. I just don't believe it. So I rewinded back, And believe it or not, Pichu took the win on that high line. I don't know how he did it, but he won the Indianapolis 500. What a finish of the season. Man, that was awesome. But anyway, the final points and the champion will be revealed for the Season 2 Pullman Indy Series coming up. So here we go. Time to reveal who the champion is. Alrighty guys, it's time to reveal the final points from the second season of the Pokemon Indy Series. And here are the rest of the drivers and how they did in points. I used the NRTown 3 Webley site with the IndyCar points and added all the 20 races up together with that. So here are the final results from the season. Michael Cano, there you see 24th place, and then it's DJ Kirker in 23rd. Carter Friesen is 22nd, the lowest driver with a win in points. Bryce Laguerre was 21st. In points, John Mendez was 20th with a win. Robert Smith had a win in 19 in points. Priya McShane was 18th in points with 2 wins. Roger Ray, 2 wins, 17th in points. Ish Taylor was 16th. Nathan Stapleton, 15th. Joshua Saculli, 14th. Shazane Rana, 13th. Alexander Rowe was 12th. Ian Canario was 11th. Ethan Wicken was 10th. And Aiden Vernetti was 9th. 8th place was Diego Yepes with 1 win. Ryan Rickshaw was 7th in points with no wins. Luke Rainey won 2 races and he ended up 6th in points. 5th place was Justin Roberge with 2 wins as well, and Keon Vargas was 4th in points. And there you see 3rd place Pichu, who just won the Indy 500 and Grand Prix of Indy and another win, 3rd. And there's your champion. The Season 2 Pokemon Indy Series champion is Derek Hamill in the 83 car. Derek Hamill is the Season 2 Pokemon Indy Series champion. 33-point margin victory over Brianna Russell. Russell herself had 1 win as well. Hamill had 2, and the most top 10s of anybody with 13. That's what brought him the title. And the most top 5s of anybody as well. 7 top 5s. 1 more than Russell and Pichu and Roberts and Vernetti and Wicken had the entire season. That was what catapulted him to the top, and those 2 wins also were the one that were added to his totals. So Derek Hamill is your first ever Pokemon Indy Series Season 2 champion. Now I shouldn't say first ever, it's Season 2. So Season 1 was known as the Pokemon Open Wheel Series, and so it was renamed to the Pokemon Indy Series. Yeah, this is Season 2, but it's the first season ever to be known as the Pokemon Indy Series, which will be the name we'll go with from now on when racing open wheels. So, hope you enjoyed this highlight video of all of the second season races in the Pokemon Indy Series. I always say first season. I apologize. I'm just getting confused now, but you do know. I know what series it is. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the Pokemon Indy Series highlight video like I did in the ARCA video. We'll see you guys next time, and just a reminder, I will have this weekend, I'll let you know when signups for Season 33 of the Cup Series and Season 2 of the X and Truck Series will be. So follow me on Facebook. I will make the announcement when the signups will be for those 3 series there. So if you have a Facebook page, that's great, but if you don't have Facebook, I might make a video on YouTube letting you know when signups will be up for Season 33 of the Cup and Season 2 of the X and Truck Series. We'll run those 3 series simultaneously like we did previously, and we expect to have a lot of drivers in those 3 series. So I will set up rules in advance, just so you know. During the signups announcement date video, I will let you know the rules of how to sign up for those 3 series in that video, and in the update message I'll post on Facebook. So if you have a Facebook page, follow me Pichu London on Facebook. I'll make the announcement there when signups will be up for Season 33 of the Cup and Season 2 of the Truck and X Series. And if you don't have Facebook, I will make an update video here on YouTube letting you know when signups will be for those 3 series, and when what rules will be in place when you're trying to sign up for those 3 series. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the Pokemon Indy Series. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.